Welcome to my channel and welcome to my review of the MacBook. A few months ago I did an unboxing, so here is the review of said MacBook. I am loving it. It's nice and fast. The image is sharp on the screen. I love the backlit keyboard and the feel of the keyboard and the keys. It seems very receptive and the bounce back is great. Trackpad is nice. I'm not a fan of trackpads in general, never have been. Even on my old computer, it was a trackpad with separate buttons. This is now an integrated trackpad and buttons and other things combined, which is really nice and sweet, and it works really nice, but I still prefer a trackball, which I'll probably end up getting later on. The camera works really well. I've used it for Google Meets. It's nice. The audio is fantastic. I definitely can't get enough of the audio. It's really good. Now, speed, I can't really test too much because I'm coming from a Windows 10 machine from 2018. Hardware wasn't strong enough even to upgrade to Windows 11. So obviously this is much faster and will be much faster. Now we just kind of wait on the longevity to see how long it lasts, and I'm sure it'll last a long time. Apps work really well. One of the biggest reasons why I got this was because I use Ableton Live, and Ableton Live worked great on my Windows, but there are features such as being able to import videos into Ableton. I couldn't do that on the Windows without a little workaround. Right in Mac, it works instantly and it integrates well. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I got it, and I've always wanted one. So far it's really great. I enjoy the speed, I enjoy the battery life, enjoy the sound, the picture of it. So it's really nice. It's a really nice computer. A couple things that I don't like is, one, I don't like the big charger. I love the MagSafe, don't get me wrong. The MagSafe is great. I'm glad they brought that back. But this charger here, it's just very heavy. So I'm always afraid to put it into a wall or something that's, it's just going to fall out or, bend that outlet because it's just unbelievably heavy. It would have been nice if they had it separated where you plug in your USB-C into the block, and then the block has another cord that does the plug. So that's my gripe about that. The other thing is I wish they had at least one USB-A on there, because a lot of my peripherals still have USB-A, and now I'll have to buy a whole bunch of cords or buy another dongle. I have one already, but if I need to, buy a dongle that has the USB-A on it to go into USB-C, or use an adapter like this. Because again, my portable hard drives still have USB-A. My MIDI controllers for Ableton and things still have USB-A. So it's kind of frustrating that I'll have to buy all these cords and I'll have all these extra cords lying around, and you know how people hate extra cords lying around. But so my one gripe is they should have at least one USB-A on there. But I guess at this point, with USB-C growing so much, it's probably not even worth it to gripe about that, or even to put it on there, as everything is going that route. I mean, I'm really glad that Apple is going that route. I believe their iPhones and iPads are now USB-C charging ports as opposed to their PIN or Lightning. I think they still have the Lightning, though, for the iPhones. But at least for the iPads, I believe it's USB-C. So those are just my only two gripes. Hoping for a USB-A, at least one on there. And then the charging block is just rather heavy. Other than that, I can't say too much about it. It's pretty awesome, pretty fast. Love the keyboard feel. So I would highly recommend it. People do say the price tag is kind of high, and yeah, it is kind of high. But so far, I can say I've had less crashes. The picture looks great. The sound is great. So I'm paying a little bit more for that premium. The next thing would be to see how long it lasts. I have a friend who has a computer, a MacBook that he's been using for about 10 years that he loves, and is still solid. And he can't get enough of it. So if it's going to last me 10 years or so and still be solid and quick enough for everything I need, then I would say, yeah, I mean, the price tag was worth it. So just a little review of it from a first-time MacBook Pro buyer. I highly recommend it, and you should give it a shot. If price tag is a thing, try a lower model, smaller screen, or the MacBook Air or something like that to get an idea. because you'll still get a good feel for it, I think. But overall, great little machine. I love what I do on it. Pretty productive, pretty quick. Feels great. Feels light. The sleekness of it. Screen looks great. So there you have it. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Definitely comment. Tell me what you think. If some of my thoughts were not good or were right on, or just whatever. And let me know how it went. So thanks again for watching, and hopefully see you in a video that come out quicker than 2 months later. Bye.